Have you ever looked at your tires and thought, they're round, they roll, how complicated can they be? Well, think again. What if I told you that the very things keeping your car safely on the road are surrounded by some of the dumbest myths that are not only costing you money but also putting your life at risk? From dangerous inflation misconceptions to flat-out lies about tire lifespan, people everywhere are making terrible mistakes without even realizing it. Stick around, because in this video, we're exposing 12 tire myths that smart drivers need to forget immediately. Some of these could save you hundreds of dollars and, more importantly, could save your life. Let's dive straight into the myths, and you'll never look at your tires the same way again. Myth number 1. You only need to check tire pressure once a year. This is not just wrong, it's dangerously wrong. Experts from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, recommend checking your tire pressure at least once a month, and especially before long trips. Why? Because tires naturally lose air over time, about 1 to 2 psi every month. Changes in temperature accelerate this loss. For every 10-degree Fahrenheit drop, you lose about 1 pound per square inch. Driving on underinflated tires increases rolling resistance, burns more fuel, and wears out your tires unevenly. Worse, it makes your car handle unpredictably and increases the risk of a blowout. So grab a reliable tire gauge and make monthly checks part of your routine. Myth number 2. You can set tire pressure based on the number printed on the tire. Nope. That number you see on the tire sidewall? It's the maximum pressure the tire can handle safely, not the recommended pressure for your specific vehicle. For accurate inflation, always follow the pressure specified in your vehicle's owner's manual or the sticker located inside the driver's door frame. Automakers determine this optimal pressure based on the car's weight, performance characteristics, and tire type. Overinflating or underinflating can both lead to premature wear, poor handling, and even catastrophic failure. Trust your car's manual, not the tire sidewall. Myth number 3. New tires don't need to be checked. Fresh out of the shop does not mean flawless. Even brand new tires can lose pressure during installation, or they might not be perfectly inflated to your car's recommended PSI. Experts at Tire Rack emphasize that new tires should be checked within the first few days after installation and regularly afterward. Driving off without checking can result in uneven wear from the start. New tires need just as much attention as old ones, if not more. Myth number 4. All-season tires are perfect for every season. Here's a harsh truth. All-season tires are a compromise, not a complete solution. While they perform decently in a range of conditions, they are not optimized for extreme weather. According to the Rubber Manufacturers Association, RMA, if you live in an area with harsh winters, you need dedicated winter tires. The rubber compounds in winter tires remain flexible in freezing temperatures, providing better grip and shorter stopping distances. Don't let all season lull you into a false sense of security. Choose tires that match your climate. Myth number 5. Bald tires are fine as long as it's not raining. Absolutely false and extremely dangerous. Worn-out tires don't just struggle in wet conditions. They also perform poorly on dry roads. Tread depth impacts everything from traction to braking distance. The U.S. Department of Transportation recommends replacing tires when tread depth reaches 2/32 of an inch. However, many tire experts suggest not waiting that long. At around 4/32 of an inch, you start losing significant grip, especially in emergency situations. Always monitor tread depth with a simple gauge or the penny test. Your safety depends on it. Myth number 6. Tires last at least 10 years. Not true at all. Rubber deteriorates over time due to heat, oxygen, and environmental factors, even if the tire looks fine on the outside. Leading manufacturers like Michelin and Bridgestone advise replacing tires every 6 years, regardless of tread wear, and absolutely no later than 10 years from the date of manufacture. You can find your tire's birthday stamped in the DOT code on the sidewall. Don't wait for a blowout to remind you. Myth number 7. You only need to replace one tire at a time. This might sound budget-friendly, but it's a recipe for uneven handling and premature wear. Tires work together as a system. Replacing just one tire throws off balance, traction, and control, especially in vehicles with all-wheel drive. Experts at Consumer Reports recommend replacing tires in pairs at the very least, and ideally all 4 at once for optimal performance and safety. Mixing old and new tires can lead to unpredictable handling and increased wear on your drivetrain. Myth number 8. Tire blowouts only happen at high speeds. Completely false. Blowouts can occur at any speed, anytime. Underinflation, overloading, or hitting debris can cause a blowout even at lower speeds. Bridgestone experts warn that tire pressure is the leading cause of blowouts, not necessarily speed. Maintaining proper inflation and inspecting your tires for visible damage or bulges can prevent this frightening scenario. Remember, a blowout at 35 miles per hour is still dangerous. Myth number 9. Rotating tires is a waste of time. Actually, rotating your tires is one of the simplest and most effective ways to extend their lifespan. Front tires wear differently than rear ones due to weight distribution and steering forces. According to the Tire Industry Association, rotating your tires every 5,000 to 7,500 miles promotes even tread wear and maximizes performance. It's an easy way to get the most miles and the most value out of your tires. Myth number 10. A tire repair kit is just as good as a spare tire. While it's tempting to rely on a tire repair kit, understand its limitations. Tire sealants and inflators are quick fixes for small punctures in the tread area. However, they cannot repair sidewall damage or larger holes. Experts from Motchai advise carrying a full-size spare, or at least a properly maintained donut spare tire, especially on long trips. A repair kit is better than nothing, but it's no substitute for a reliable spare. Myth number 11. Nitrogen inflation eliminates the need to check pressure. Let's bust this once and for all. Nitrogen inflation does slow down pressure loss because nitrogen molecules are larger than oxygen molecules, reducing seepage. However, it doesn't make your tires maintenance-free. The Rubber Manufacturers Association points out that tires inflated with nitrogen still lose pressure over time, just more slowly. You still need to check your pressure monthly, whether you use air or nitrogen. Myth number 12. Used tires are always a great deal. They might be cheaper up front, but used tires come with hidden risks. Unless you know their full history, used tires could have internal damage, uneven wear, or previous repairs that compromise safety. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, nearly 11,000 crashes every year are related to tire issues, many of them involving worn or damaged tires. When it comes to tires, saving a few bucks can cost you much more in the long run. Always buy new if you can. And if you must buy used, ensure they've been inspected by a professional. Closing summary, bring it all together. So there you have it, 12 tire myths that far too many people still believe. Let's quickly recap. Check your tire pressure monthly, not yearly. Trust your car's recommended PSI, not the number on the tire sidewall. Inspect new tires after installation. Use winter tires in cold climates. Replace tires well before they're bald. Don't let tires age beyond their safe lifespan. Replace tires in pairs or sets, not just one. Know that blowouts can happen at any speed. Rotate your tires regularly. Carry a proper spare, not just a repair kit. Check nitrogen-filled tires just like regular ones. Be cautious with used tires. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow drivers, and subscribe for more expert car tips. And before you go, check out our next video, Horrible Driving Habits That Ruin Your Engine and Wallet. You won't want to miss it. Drive smart, stay safe, and keep your tires in top shape.